everybody, it's Amanda. It's Thursday and it's time for my grocery haul. I'm way under budget this week and I'm just doing some stock ups, just trying to fill in the holes and the gaps and trying to make sure our pantries are stocked slam full before we hit the new year, because of course January is going to be low spend month. I have a low spend month challenge. I'll link down in the description box if you want to be part of our January low spend month. We have a special FFF, which stands for Frugal Family Food, low spend month challenge group, and you can go in there and get ready and join us because we are going to be really pushing to save money on the low spend month challenge. I'll have a calendar and everything coming out for you later that you can get signed up for. So I'm still working on all the details, but I am making it happen, you guys. We're working it out. So anyway, even with the stock up, I'm under budget this week, and that's partially because I'm tight on time. We got a lot happening. So, but I've been over a little bit these past few weeks, so I think it's all going to balance out. So I'm all about stocking up for a low spend month challenge, but within budget. It defeats the purpose if you stock up and spend over your budget. You don't want to do that. In your budget, stocking up. And that's what we're doing. That's why if you follow me every week, you'll see there's a method. There's a method to my madness. But anyway, let me show you my totals of what I spent this week, and I think it'll make sense as we go along. I do have a menu over here. I'm covering up real fast. You'll see that in a minute. But we've spent at the discount grocery store $12.59, at Aldi $7.07, and at Ingles $26.31 for a total of $45.97. So if you don't know, my regular grocery budget is $50 a week for my family of 4, but it's going to be 5 because Marquise is going to be here next week. We're just trying to keep it in the reasonable budget zone so we can stay where our finances are supposed to be, but at the same time be stocked up for next month. So anyway, let me show you my receipts and then I'll show you what I purchased, and it's all going to come together. It's going to make sense, you guys, I promise. Okay, so here are my receipts, and right here is my discount grocery store, and you can see I spent $12.59. And at Aldi, I spent $7.07, and at Ingles, I spent $26.31. And then this is what I actually purchased. I mean, obviously it's a little bright, but you guys can see that I got kind of a wide variety of different things, but I had specific goals in mind when I was shopping. So let's start with Aldi, okay? I only bought this at Aldi, and you can tell that I was on a mission. There were only a few things that I was going to get. So I got almonds. I needed some almonds for a recipe that I want to do here coming up, and also it's the holiday season, so we're using nuts. So I purposed to make some room in my budget for the nuts. They were $4.89, and of course my husband loves tuna. I'm trying to keep him stocked up. I'm probably getting more of the, I think maybe next week I might get canned food stock up. But anyway, tuna was 68 cents each, and I got 3 of them. Okay, so that's it at Aldi. That was my $7.07 at Aldi. Then I'm going to tell you about Ingles. So at Ingles, I had one purpose. I really like Ingles meat, okay? Can I just rant to you for a second? Let me tell you one thing. Can we talk about grocery stores for a minute? So sometimes stores like Ingles or Kroger or Publix or like the mainstream stores, they get kind of bad rap because you're paying more money than you would pay at Aldi or Save a Lot or one of those really low price deep discounter ones. Can I tell you what I appreciate about Ingles for a minute? I appreciate that they have people working, okay? Because the prices at Ingles, especially if you get things on sale or, you go to specific departments and, you're paying attention to the prices, you're not going to pay but maybe a few cents more than you would pay at other places. And so one of the things that I have struggled with in terms of Aldi, which does have really low prices, but if you're not shopping every week, their produce to me tends to go bad very quickly, right? So sometimes if I want something that will last a little bit longer, I'll go to Ingles and pay a little bit more, but knowing that it's going to last me longer. So really, in a way, if I'm not wasting it, it's worth the money. You know what I mean? Especially if I can afford it. It's one thing if you can't afford it and you are pinching every dime, girl, go to Aldi and make it work. But if I can afford it, if I can afford a few extra cents, and I know that it's going to last me a little bit longer, I like going to Ingles and getting their produce, even if it costs me a little more money. And the same thing goes with their meat, because they employ people. I can see the butcher working in the back through the window cutting the meat. And when I go to ring up my stuff, there is a person ringing me up, and there's also a person doing the bagging. And I'm looking around at all these people in the holiday season who are employed and who are working hard. And I'm thinking, you know what? I want to spend my money in a place like this. I want to spend my money in a place where they're going to employ people and not work them to death. And it's just a happy, clean, wonderful environment. So just shout out there to Ingles. I love your store. I do. And I'm happy to spend my money there. Happy. But even then, they have good deals. And that's partially why I go there. They have good quality meat, and I can get their meat at a good deal. So I purposed to go there and get their ground beef because I knew it was at a good price this week. Well, then I found a bunch of reduced meat anyway. So it was even better deal. So let me show you the meat that I got, and I'll show you the produce that I got. Okay, so meat. They had all this ground beef, and it was on sale for $3.38 a pound, which is a pretty good price. But then it was reduced for $2.89 a pound. So I got essentially a little over 7 pounds worth. This one was actually on sale for $2.79 a pound, which was a smaller package and they didn't have any others. But these were all $2.89 a pound. So there's several packages here. And you can see this says 2 pounds on it. And the other ones say this was 2.07 pounds. So I'm actually not going to keep it in burger form. I'm actually going to tear this apart and put them in little 1 pound ball sections. So that way I just have them frozen in 1 pound packages. So it's a little bit extra work, but you know what? I'm happy to do it for good quality meat and to save money on it. So that was that. Then I went and got these other things. I got spinach, and it was $2.84 for this 8-ounce package. And then I got celery, which was, this was a little bit, probably the most pricey item where I spent more than I normally would have. But it was $1.98. But again, I'm happy to have it. It lasts longer. And then I also grabbed this knob of ginger. Now, if you guys have never bought ginger root, when you look at it, it says, like $5.98 a pound. That's what this is. And you might be scared to pick it up thinking, you're going to pay $6 for something, but they're very light. So this whole knob of ginger, it's like, I know they call it a hand. It's not really a knob. A knob is like the little section here. This is like a hand of ginger, but this is not quite a full hand. But anyway, this was $1.01, and that's worthwhile. If you've never had fresh ginger, buy some fresh ginger. So anyway, that was what I got at Ingles. This little fruit and veg, and all of that meat, and I spent $26.31. And I specifically purchased $20 worth of meat, so that was a good deal. Okay, and then the rest of it was what I got at my discount grocery store. So I grabbed the floss because I was looking for a spare thing of floss this week, and I couldn't find it, and these were 3 for 99 cents. I was like, great, floss it is. This Italian seasoning was $1. This cane sugar was $1. Unbleached all-purpose flour was $2. They had these Deli Fresh cracked black pepper turkey lunch meat for $1.50 each. And then back here, you can see that this chicken, because I need more chicken, right? But this boneless, skinless chicken breast was labeled at $2.50, but it was actually $1.25 a package. Could not turn that down for boneless, skinless chicken breast. I'm going to show you on the receipt right here, too. You see right here, it says meat, $1.25 each. See that? It's a good price. So even though I don't need any more chicken, I've got loads of chicken, I don't really have a lot of chicken breast. So I was like, let me just get a few packages. I spent $5 on the chicken breast. I spent $20 on the beef, so $25 on that, $3 on that, so $28 right there. $28 of my whole budget was on meat. So that's that, worthwhile to me. So anyway, guys, this is my whole haul this week, just some stock up items. And let me show you my menu plan. Okay. This is a busy few weeks. I've got a lot going on. You can see on the side, I wrote some calendar-y things. When you're making a menu plan, you have to consider your calendar. So I had to put that on the side just to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. But Thursday, I actually have an appointment on Thursday. You're not watching this on Thursday. I mean, you're watching this on Thursday. I'm filming this on a different day. Thursday, I have an appointment. So I won't be here in the morning. So we're going to have hot dogs for lunch. Come home, that's quick, easy lunch, and baked spaghetti for dinner. And that's actually a leftover makeover. This leftover spaghetti that we had that's frozen. Yes, you can use it. I actually have done a video on it before. I'll link it at the top. But I'm going to make some baked spaghetti, and we're going to have that for dinner tomorrow. So just a completely no stress day for me for meals. Friday, I'm going to make a batch of chili in the afternoon for lunch, which we'll have Saturday as well. And then we're going to have burgers for dinner. And Saturday, I'm going to make a pot pie for dinner, which, if you don't know, is Marquise's favorite, and I expect him to be here this weekend, so that's thinking of him. Sunday's church, so we're going to have big lunch, which I'm making curry and rice. And then for dinner, we're going to have sandwiches. So we do big lunch, light dinner, okay? Monday, we're going to have some more sandwiches for lunch. And then meatloaf, potatoes, and veg for dinner. Tuesday, I'm going to make a batch of chicken soup, which we're also going to have Wednesday for lunch. And then for dinner, we're going to have barbecue chicken with some sides. I haven't decided that yet, but whatever I feel like making. And then Wednesday, we're going to have burgers again because Wednesday we have church. And again, I wanted something easy. Thursday, Rick is off. We are going to be doing some Christmas shopping / crafting. So we're going to eat out. We're actually going to eat out 2 days in a row because I have another appointment the next day. And that appointment is at such a time that we're just going to have to eat out. So we're eating out twice in a row, but hey, we can afford it. It's in our budget, so we're perfectly fine. For Joel, for dinner on Thursday night. So Friday, I wanted something in the crock pot, and I was like, you know what? I got all these whole chickens. I think we're going to have whole chicken in the crock pot. So whole chicken, potatoes, some kind of veg, and that's going to be next Friday. So that is my menu plan from this Thursday through next Friday, and then we will be planning for Christmas week. So I think we're really set, and everything is looking good, and I have a couple more weeks, 2 more weeks, to stock up before January low spend month. So I hope you guys are ready for this. I'm getting ready. It's going to be a good time, and 2020 is coming, guys. Can you believe it? I know everybody's thinking Christmas, but I'm like, can you believe the new year is right around the corner? I'm going to have a video for you showing you what we've spent this entire year on groceries, which is always interesting. If you haven't checked it out, I have a video from last year. You can watch that and see what we spent last year and just kind of get you in the zone for thinking about it. And I know everybody makes like these New Year's resolutions, and I hope you're thinking about yours. Because, I mean, it's important to consider your finances when you think about the coming year, and you got to start making your annual budget and your plans. This could be 2020 could be your year. 2020 could be the year that you get it all together, you sort it out, you get your budget under control, you get that money saved, and you start taking care of things. Like, this could be the year. It's going to be my year. So we're going to work it out. We're going to work together. We're going to make this happen. So I hope you'll come hang out with me and enjoy our January Low Spend Month Challenge. We're going to encourage one another. It's going to be great. Whew, I am excited. So anyway, all right, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend getting ready for your holidays, whatever it is you're celebrating, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you do you. And we are going to get this, I'm going to get this groceries put away and get started with all the work that I have to do. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to check out the description box to get all the links. And that's that. So we'll, oh, and I want to mention too, don't let me forget, we have 12 days of dehydrating coming up next week. Me and my friends, I'm going to link their channels down below. Tangie from Freedom Homestead, y'all know she's my best friend. And then Lisa from Sutton's Days and Darcy from Purposeful Pantry, all their channels linked below. Wonderful ladies. I mean, just their channels, Purposeful Pantry. Like, doesn't that tell you? These people are all taken care of. Lisa at Sutton's Days, she is amazing at like canning. Purposeful Pantry, she does a lot of dehydrating. Well, we were all talking about prepared, you know, like stocking up our pantries and stuff. And so we decided to just practice this dehydrating thing, and we're going to do it together. So I am going to be doing some biscotti, a raw vegan gingerbread cookie, and some candied ginger. And they've got all kinds of other things and we're going to be doing it all next week. So every single day, if you are interested in dehydrating, me and all my beautiful friends will be there to help you learn a little bit about it. And maybe it's something like a skill you could learn starting now and start perfecting into 2020. Girl, I'm here for you. I am here for you to help you build your pantry and save money. That is what I'm here for. So, all right, I'm going to get back to work. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.